Name is Mr. Sikiru Olatunji Elijah. By the grace of God, I'm a computer educator, at the same time a moral educationist. I wish to sensitize youth because one of my goals is to sensitize youth concerning morals, concerning things that will help them as they progress in life. And that is the reason I've come to realize that youth development is a vital aspect that any nation must not joke with. And in that regards, I decided to speak about a topic titled Follow Simple Instruction. And when we talk about instruction, we are talking about obeying certain rules and regulations. It has to do with obeying commands that is given either by a master or by an instructor. And today we notice that people don't listen to instruction, and that is why they always find it difficult to get their desired results. And sometimes it leads to disappointment. And it is important that for us to go far in life, we must learn how to follow simple instruction. And some years ago, I came up with a quote that says that the determinant factor of the height one can attain in life is dependent on how well one adheres to simple instruction. So anyone that wants to go far in this life must learn to follow simple instruction. I'm going to give some scenarios, I'm going to give some case studies for us to have better understanding of what I'm saying. For instance, as a student, it is expected of a student to follow instruction pertaining to examination. For instance, if you are asked to answer number 1 and any other 4 questions. So as a student that want to really pass well, you must answer that number 1. So instruction is key to success. The same way as a driver, no matter how good you are, you must learn to obey traffic rules. There are times that you have to follow. For instance, the traffic light control, when it shows green, it's telling you to move. When it shows yellow, get ready. When it shows red, stop. And when you don't obey, you can find yourself into trouble. And in the Western world, a lot of people always find themselves into trouble as a result of disobeying instruction pertaining to driving rules. And let's come to the aspect of a pilot. For instance, if you're a pilot, you have to obey instruction from the control room. If they tell you to turn to the right, turn to the left, it is important to obey instruction. Now, let us come to the aspect of health. For instance, if you are asked to take 2 doses of a particular drug and you take like 5 doses, it can affect you. Are you getting what I'm saying? And that might affect one's health. Instruction is very vital. My beloved youths across the world, what I'm saying is that even as children, as teenagers, as youths, we must learn to obey instructions given by our parents, given by our teachers, given to us by our instructors, by our lecturers. Very, very important. And biblically, in the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 31, the word of God says, hold on to instruction, do not let it go, guard it well, for it is your life. So instruction is key to one's life. Just like a pilot that fails to obey instruction from the control room, if the plane should crash land, that is the end of that pilot and the rest of the passengers that are there. So my beloved youths across the world, let us learn to obey simple instruction. Do not forget my quote again. The determinant factor of the heights one can attain in life is dependent on how well one adheres to simple instruction. I want to believe you have learned 1 or 2 things. Thank you so much and do have a wonderful day. Bye for now.